Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Coach C here coming back to you live with our Movement Monday. So I know this is a little later in the day, mid-afternoon. You can always go back and replay this at the end of the day, do your stretches, do the new movements that you've learned. Or if you have time to pause on your lunch break, you can stretch it, you've got the space, you've got the time, then the stretches can be done anywhere in your day. So for our movement today, I want to talk about foam rolling. Foam rolling is also known as what we call self-myofascial release. This may be new to you, or this may be something that you've heard of before, or this is something that you already use. So I want you to know the importance of foam rolling, the benefits, how to foam roll. What are the different types of foam rolls? How do I choose a foam roller? And so for foam rolling, this is another form of stretching. We actually use a tool to help you stretch. It is another form of a massage. I'm going to put it that way. It's another form of a massage. And so what it does is it breaks up any adhesions or knots that you may have in the fascia tissue, which is basically a connective tissue that covers our muscles, and it's right under the skin. So sometimes we get knots, sometimes we get various little, tightness in that fascia. And so we just want to use this tool to help us loosen it up. So better known as foam rolling. I'm going to introduce you to some of what they may look like. Here is a basic foam roller, pretty long, and it is about a medium firmness. They have different levels of this. You can get it soft, or you can get it hard, or you can get it to where it has different a surface levels. Some of them are not smooth, some of them are hard, bumpy, and yes, it may not feel good, but they are used to help to smooth out that muscle and that fascia. So there's the main and basic foam roller. Another foam roller that you might have seen or have heard of is a rod-looking foam roller. Again, some of them may have a little ridge, or it may be smooth. This one is smooth, but it does have a little bit of a wave in it, so where while you're rolling the muscles, it is really helping to smooth out any adhesions or knots. Last but not least, this is another one. It's basic just like this one. The only difference is it is shorter, which means that you could do one leg at a time if you're rolling the leg. Also, another thing to show you is that it does have ridges, okay? And so this is to reflect the palm of the hand. If you were getting a massage, you have the palm, which is flat and smooth. Then you have the fingers, which is more like this top portion here. And then you have the knuckles, right? Which I know may not feel too good, but that's going to be more of this bumpy portion. Okay? So this is really cool. This one is also good for what we call trigger point, but I will have to use another day to explain what trigger point is all about. So just want to introduce you to foam rolling. I'm going to show you a couple of foam rolling techniques. I'm going to start off with this one. I like it because it's simple, easy to use. You can take it to work, and you can use it standing up or laying down. So if you don't have a mat, you don't have the space or the time to lay down and roll, then you can stand up with something like this, and you're just going to go down the top of your thigh and back up, lengthening that muscle out. So if I had a knot, or what we know as an adhesion, a tight spot, we actually want to hold it on that tight spot for approximately 30 seconds, okay? I know that does not sound good, because if it's already tight, it may not feel good. However, it helps to lengthen out that muscle and that fascia that's bunched up and tight. Okay? You could do the same thing on the inner part, the outer part, and even underneath. And if you have a chair, I'm going to bring my chair over here. I always keep it close. You can just prop that leg up and do the same thing here. Here's the hamstring. You're in full control of how much pressure you put on it. You can also do the calf muscles. Okay, so this is the rod. Easy to use, easy to carry, and easy to control as far as manipulating that muscle to lengthen it. All right, so I'm going to go back to this first one, which is the basic one. It's long because more than likely you're going to be using this on the floor to roll on. So you want it to actually cover or be wider than your body. So this is my favorite one because you get to lay down and do a full body work. Picture laying on the table of a massage therapist and they're working on you. So that's what this big guy here is for. I'm going to lay down on the floor. We're going to do a couple different areas, and then I'll introduce you to more stretches with the foam roller later. But today I just want to introduce you to it and then show you a couple stretches for you to get started. So I'm going to sit down. First one, I like to start with the back, okay? Because the back we carry a lot. The back is also a part of the core. The back helps with our posture, all sorts of things. And so we may not really stretch our back as often. So I'm going to start with the back. Make sure you can see me. I sit in front of the foam roller first. Then I lay back. My knees are bent so that my feet can help to guide and control me. I usually hug myself, arms across the chest. That helps to open up the back. I use my feet to pick myself up, and I'm walking. I started in the middle of my back, so I'm walking the foam roller up my back, right above the shoulder blades, right at my neck. And then I'm going to roll back down, roll the foam roller back down, and my feet are walking me up. I'm going about midway, halfway, just covering what we call the thoracic region. Breathing is very important when you're doing this. So nice inhale and exhale as you're doing this, okay? You may hear a few pops and cracks, and that's okay because you've probably got some tension built up there. If it hurts, then that's not a good thing. But the sound is okay. You're just releasing that tension. The other thing I wanted to show you, for the legs, I'm going to put it under my leg. I'm going to do the hamstrings for you today. Put my hands back behind me to secure and balance myself, lifting my hips, and I'm going to push my body forward, and the foam roller is rolling up the back of my thigh, and come back again. For each muscle group that you are foam rolling, it's recommended at least 30 seconds to roll that area. What do we do if we find a tight spot, a tender spot? We hold it on that tender spot. Literally stop moving and just allow your weight to be on that foam roller. All right. I think that's good enough for today. I love foam rolling. I could just do a whole 30 minutes of just foam rolling, and you feel so much better when you're done. It's a part of stretching. It's a part of mobility. It helps to lengthen the muscles, loosen it up, and it helps you to relax. So that is foam rolling for today. Where can you find a foam roller? You can find a foam roller at your local Walmart. You can find a foam roller at Academy. You can purchase it online, Amazon, any of those places where they sell fitness things. So I would recommend that you invest in one. It would greatly help, especially if you do exercise, you work out, you need another form of stretching to help to loosen up those muscles. So I hope this is helpful for you today. Share the video, share it with somebody else, help them to keep moving, get moving, and give them another form of stretching. So happy Monday to you all. Keep moving. I'm Coach D, and I will see y'all again next week.